I'm contaminated to my wife. My wife's obsessive behavior is destroying our relationship. Debbie is essentially allergic to everything, including having sex with me.
Allergic to having sex with you? What? Now, I'm gonna be honest for a second. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think his wife's allergic to him. Nah, man, I think this guy's getting cooked. But hey, talking about getting cooked, I have a little confession to make. For many years, I've tried acquiring myself a girlfriend. I've tried pickup lines, Tinder, bestiality. I've tried many things, guys, believe me. But unfortunately, I've yet to get myself a grill. And that's why I decided to make a Discord server so that maybe, just maybe, I can find myself a girlfriend there. So join my fucking Discord server now. But as I was saying, do you know what's worse than not having a girlfriend? Getting cooked! I mean, look at his face! This guy looks like he's given up on life!
I have bad reactions to allergens. They're in your furniture, they're on your skin, your hair. My clothes, dirty ones, I keep them in here. This door is mine, and that door is his. Anything that he has all over his person, allergens accumulate on the door itself.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy really believes that his wife's allergic to him while she's smashing 60 guys behind his back. But hey, maybe being allergic to your husband is something normal. I mean, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. But Fader, you're Asian, so aren't you supposed to be a doctor? Shut your bitch ass up.
Debbie claims that she's allergic to almost everything. She won't touch money. Her credit card is in a jar full of water.
Actually, they're gift cards. When my husband eats something very greasy, I will take the plate and silverware outside to the pool, do a quick rinse on them, then I'll bring them in the house.
What? Why? Okay. Maybe I don't know, I'm starting to believe that maybe the husband's not the one who's getting cooked, but maybe the girl's just crazy, man. Like, why would you clean your plates with the pool? I don't know if I'm thinking about this too much, but not only are you contaminating your plates with chloride, but whenever someone goes in the pool, his butt cheeks and his ass touches the water. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that she's putting poop stains in her plates. Now, I know the chloride's probably taking care of that shit, but I'm not taking any chances, man. Like, is she trying to poison her husband?
I can't wash clothes in my own house. I actually use my son's washer and dryer. Debbie feels that just about everything around her has the potential to cause her pain. There's her bedroom. I'll probably make this pretty quick.
Open the door.
She doesn't want me touching it or anything, and
Well, no, you all been in the other room, and I know it's going to cause me a problem because he's...
He looks so tilted, it's hilarious. Hey, I'm just saying, but don't be surprised if in the next few weeks you see in the news, man kills his wife because she was allergic to him. No, but for real, I don't understand why this guy's still with his wife. Why didn't he break up with her? I mean, if it was me and my wife tried to, control me, I would have freaking kicked his... So, I'm looking back at my footage and, I was supposed to do a kung fu kick, but, I think I just kicked myself.
Kelly and I have arguments about any of the different things that I may be doing. My husband and I sleep separately. You're going in my bedroom?
Maybe I've already been in here once today.
Okay, but that, you know how much that bothers me.
Yo, his wife really doesn't like him, does she? I really don't understand. Why the hell did she marry him? I mean, if you want nothing to do with your husband, why would you be with him?
Debbie insisted on flying first class to be able to make this trip to Los Angeles for the Dr. Phil show. Debbie would need to fly on leather because the cloth seats would have too many allergens.
Yeah, okay, prof. It's funny how she uses her allergies whenever it benefits her. I mean, hey, I'm allergic, so can we please get first class?
Debbie does treat Kelly like a bank. She always needs something. Her hair and her nails and her clothes and her shoes and endless amounts of medication.
It's starting to make more sense why she's with him.
Debbie is definitely like a spoiled child. If she doesn't get her way, she'll throw a temper tantrum.
That's the only thing I asked was that closet.
We didn't go in there.
I don't know if it's reaching, but maybe, just maybe, she's with him for his chain. Like, come on, man, this guy could have chosen better than a gold digger. Like, if you think about it for a second, well, I don't know if it's just me, but he looks like Chuck Norris. Or Chuck McNugget, whatever his name is. I'll put a picture of him in the video. Whatever, the guy from Breaking Bad. But what I'm trying to say is that he's not ugly, so I don't understand how a rich guy like him didn't go for someone better than a gold digger. But nah, man, this guy went for a trap. I don't know if it's just me, but this girl looks like a drag queen.
Before we meet Debbie, I want to fill you in on what's been going on backstage since her arrival.
Debbie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I can't let you get in it.
I'm not gonna get it. I can see it.
Okay.
I just can't have you go.
Just look at how he's carrying that big-ass crate. Lads, this guy looks like he's gonna buy a noose on Amazon. This really gives us a good perspective on how she treats him on a daily basis.
Is there anything else you need right now?
There is something, my husband, like, let my husband or whatever come in and just open these for me. I was gonna have you take the lids off. Yeah, perfect.
Bruh, this is just sad. I mean, at this point, this guy's not her husband anymore. Nah, this guy's her freaking pet. He's her freaking slave. She orders him around as if he's a rat. But who am I to criticize her? I mean, maybe I'm the one who's tripping. Maybe she's normal. I mean, maybe it's possible to be allergic to everything. To be allergic to her husband. So, why don't we, hear what Dr. Phil has to say?
You think a lot of this is psychological.
I think a lot of it is psychological.
No shit, Sherlock. Obviously, there's a problem in her head. Obviously, she has psychological problems. I mean, putting your credit card in a jar, washing your plates with poop stains. She keeps saying she's doing it because she has allergies, but I'm sorry, but I have allergies too. During the summer, no one wants to go near me, believe me. I mean, my nose, I look like a clown during the summer. My nose keeps drooling. It's terrible, but you don't see me putting mucus in a freaking jar! Like, I'm sorry, but let's put it this way. I wouldn't be surprised if her eating from her poop plates, if one day she develops like a freaking disease, like gangrenes from her boobs, and then her boobs fall out, and then she puts them in a freaking jar! Like, nah, bruv, keep your poop plates and your freaking jars away from me!
That this is something that she's doing for a payoff, for attention.
There's definitely the benefit of attention. I don't doubt that she has some type of allergy, but everybody in Texas has allergies. I just don't know how it got to this extreme. The physical manifestations, I feel like she's doing that to herself. I mean, obviously she was on steroids for the longest time. That causes all that swelling.
Okay, I gotta pause it for a little second. Did you see that shot? Now, as you know, I'm not a bully, right? But this girl, we saw it together. She was treating that man like garbage, so I'm gonna treat her like garbage. But is it just me, or if you look at the 1 second shot, doesn't she just look like a muppet? No wonder the shot was 1 second. The cameraman probably looked at her for a second and probably said, "Holy moly, is that a dinosaur?" And then cut away to the more attractive woman instantly.
Okay. Well, does any of this seem illogical to you?
Well, I mean, of course, I can understand how anybody would think it was, doesn't sound correct or crazy.
Well, I'm just asking you, does it seem illogical to you?
Some things yes, and some things no.
You can tell Dr. Phil's not buying it. I mean, he knows that she's either full of shit, that she's a gold digger, or that she's mentally ill. And I really hope for her sake that she's mentally ill and not, freaking manipulating her husband, because she's freaking treating him like a dog, and that's just messed up. But the thing that tells me that she's not mentally ill and that she's a cockroach, I mean, a manipulator, is that Dr. Phil actually sent someone to her house to check for allergens. And guess what? You won't believe what Dr. Phil's team found in her house.
There's chlorine in a pool and you're okay with that. But you could go and pet the dogs that have been outside in the grass with dander and grass and all of that.
I take Allegra D. I'm on a lot of allergy medications.
Okay, but you don't have allergies. You were tested for everything that you could be tested for, and it came back negative.
So
nothing. They found nothing. You know what? Maybe she's both. Maybe she's crazy and she's a manipulator at the same time. Who knows? I mean, let's just say her behavior's not normal, to say the least. I'm really glad that, Dr. Phil embarrassed her and exposed her lies to the public. I mean, this T-Rex deserves it for exploiting her husband. But yeah, I just hope that Dr. Phil doesn't ever have to deal with crazy people like her. I mean, that must have taken a toll on him.
Is this a way of avoiding life for you in other ways? You're 48, you're a virgin, right?
Yes.
You've never been on a date. You don't have a job. You just put on a paper dog suit and walk around town, which doesn't seem to me to be a highly productive course in life.
Well, I feel it makes me more social because it's something that I engage in with people, wearing the costume outwardly.
Nice.